This is SAFM.
We're just staying in Cape Town for the moment. Cape Town may be no Kimberley, but it does now have itself a brand new diamond museum. It's right next door to the Robben Island Gateway down at the V&A waterfront. It certainly will make it a bit of a tourist trap. But it's interesting that it apparently tracks the entire journey of diamonds from the mine right through to the ring finger. Well, to tell us a little bit more about it, we have on the line Esther Andrada. And given that diamonds are said to be a girl's best friend, we thought we would just quickly find out what it's all about. Hi, Esther.
Hi, Nancy.
So, the Diamond Museum, when did you actually open your doors and why?
Well, basically, we opened up our doors October last year.
Mm-hmm.
And it was basically designed by Szymanski as a tribute to diamonds. It's the only one of its kind here in Cape Town, and of course the latest in the Cape Town's list of must-see attractions. So basically what happens here is we bring the clients or visitors on an experience where they can learn and discover the history of diamonds from where it was first formed, millions of years deep within the Earth's crust, to where we have it today, cut and polished.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about that, because from what I know, the history wasn't... we didn't really find diamonds in the Cape, or did we?
No, we didn't really, but our main focus is basically to explain the history of diamonds in South Africa and how it shaped the whole economy of diamonds in South Africa, basically. We also do, as part of the tour, we pay homage to the people, obviously, that had big influence on the diamond industry in South Africa. And, we've got some diamonds on display, like since the diamonds were discovered in 1867. The country also produced some of the world's largest, most valuable diamonds, like the Cullinan, which we know it was one of the biggest diamonds ever discovered. Mm. The Hope diamonds, as well as the Cullinan, or the Taylor Burton is also there. So these are also replicas that we have on display that the visitors can actually see.
Aha, so you've got replicas.
Yeah, we do. We also have a mini mine shaft, giving the visitors an opportunity to walk through and almost feel like a miner. So they can, some of them can dress up. We've got the hats and the boots and the whole thing. They can take some pictures as well. So yeah, make it very interactive.
Does it come across at all, the miner's perspective? Because, I mean, they all look very wonderful when they're above ground and glittering on people's fingers or around their necks or ears or whatever. But there's an awful lot of blood, sweat and tears, not to say loss of life down there underground.
Yeah, no, obviously, I mean, it's not an easy profession. There has been some loss of life, we know that. But, I mean, that is part of the tour. We clients actually get to see the whole history and how it's mined and the different mining methods that we use today to get hold of the stone, obviously.
Do they also get to see how it's produced? I mean, once it comes up from underground, how it's cut, polished, because there's a whole huge story about diamond cutting, isn't there?
No, absolutely. We, as part of the Cape Town Diamond Museum tour, we also have an audio-visual presentation that explains like the whole 4 C's and what makes diamonds different to another.
The 4 C's?
Well, your cut, your clarity, your carat weight, and your color. I mean, these are all factors that actually would determine your value of your diamond.
Oh, the cut, the clarity, carat weight and colour.
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about carat weights.
Well, the carat weight is basically comes long ago from the carob seed. Now, the carob seed weighed 1 carat, and that was the measure, and that's where it get its name from.
When you say it weighed 1 carat, we're not talking about the orange variety that you pull out of the earth.
In diamond scale. So basically, yes, your carat is you put it on the scale, and that just tells you how much it weighs, basically.
But when you get big diamonds and small diamonds, and is it only about how big it is? I mean,
No, certainly not. Your color of the diamond plays a big role, as well as your clarity. Plays a big role in how much the diamond is worth, for starters.
Yeah. So the clarity, it needs to be as clear as possible.
I mean, the clearer it is, obviously, the more pricey it would be and the more valuable it would be. And the same with the color. I mean, when you start from D, which is the letters of the alphabet that we use, so starting from D, I mean, the closer you are to D is your colorless stone. And as you go down, you reach I, J color, once you reach that, your diamond becomes slightly tinted, and as you go lower down the alphabet, the diamond actually cheapens as you go lower.
Oh, how disappointing. So if you get a pretty pink diamond, it's not really worth it.
No. That is in your jewelry range from your D to Z. Once you reach the Z, then it falls into a brand new category, which is obviously your fancy diamonds. Then you get your pink diamonds, your blue, your black, and red, any color that you can think of.
Wow, well, you can tell from my ignorance that I certainly don't have a whole lot of diamonds, nor do I know a whole lot about them. But what's the diamond industry like now? I said right at the beginning, I'm sure it's a bit of a tourist trap. It's right there next to the Nelson Mandela Gateway to Robben Island. I'm sure a lot of tourists come there. But how is business going in the diamond industry? Is there still a huge demand?
Oh, yes, there will always be. There will always be. Also, once the client visits us, we actually give the whole history, and then obviously with what makes diamonds different from one another, and show them the certificates and things like that. That also gives the client the opportunity to shop with confidence, and that is what part of that we want to put through or come across to the client, that they can actually see first where it was discovered, and now how it's cut. We also have, as part of the Szymanski tour, the whole cutting process from rough form to the finished product. We also have the jewelry manufacturing on site here, so the visitors get to see how jewelry is made on site, the diamond cutting from beginning to end, and then finally they get to witness or they get to see in the showroom the finished product, which is the loose and the set diamonds on display.
You make the distinction between diamonds and Szymanski. Is there a different, is Szymanski diamonds very different?
Well, Szymanski diamonds are cut to proportionally correct. We also have diamonds here that are exclusive. We've got the My Gold diamond, that is an exclusive cut designed to Szymanski. It has a patent in 33 different countries. We also have the Brilliant 10. We've got the 8 Hearts. 8 Hearts basically tells you about the perfection of the diamond and how it's cut to proper proportions. When viewed in an ideal viewer, you can see from the bottom, you can see perfect little hearts. When you view it from the top, you can see perfect little arrows, and basically, Jack, that just explains the symmetry of the diamond.
Goodness me, I'll definitely have to come down and have a look. It sounds like there's a whole lot to learn.
I think you should.
The 8 little hearts and the Brilliant 10. You talk about shopping with confidence. When you just give us very briefly, very quickly, a ballpark price. What's your most affordable and what's your most expensive? And do they come with certificates?
Well, our diamonds all come with certificates that's been certified by international diamond laboratories. We mostly use GIA and EGL. It's difficult to give a ballpark figure because, again, it all depends on the diamond's qualities. But if you come and visitors, if they pop around, they're welcome to come and have a look for themselves, obviously.
Well, fabulous. Esther, thank you so much. I'll take you up on that offer at some stage. Come and have a look for myself.
Fantastic.
It's certainly something I know nothing about. Esther Andrade, thanks very much for your time.
Thank you, Nancy.
Well, there you go. If you fancy a little sparkler, certificated one at that, check their site. It's capetowndiamondmuseum.org. Otherwise, you can find them down there at the waterfront, right next to the Robben Island Gateway.